Don't quit your job because you are tired. Quit when what you have built can actually take care of your bills that your salary currently covers. And today I'll be showing you how this actually looks like. And the reason why I'm passionate about this is because a lot of times I see people say online, oh, you can quit your job and do this. I quit my job and I did this full time. I quit it. No, do not follow that advice. It must be strategically done. And so if you want to know how, stick to this. Let me show the numbers. Let me work with some figures with you and let's see where we stand. So I'll be giving you 5 things you need to consider before you take this move. Number 1, I need you to know your number. I'm not talking about your salary. I'm talking about your actual real living cost, because I keep saying that is a gap in the finance world. Because a lot of times when you are going for credit, what you tell the institution is what they use to actually have an approval measure with you. But your reality stays with you. Nobody knows that you have 3 kids dependent on you because you said 1 or 2. Nobody knows that you have that savings. Nobody knows you have that investment. Only you have that truth. And so there is a gap nobody determines. But when it comes to your reality and taking these bold decisions, we need to be as frank as possible. And so if your number is 2,000, we're talking about £24,000 a year. Your number is 3,000. We are talking about £36,000 a year. Your number is 5,000. We are talking about £60,000 a year. And so your asset in turn should be giving you this amount of money in a year. Number 1, we need to know this. If you don't know this, then please, I need you to keep that 9-to-5 job, all right? We need to identify the number, and our investment should be giving us this in a year. So whichever asset you diversify in should be paying you this in return. Otherwise, we don't have a business to start. Number 2, one asset won't do everything. And so if your living cost is say £3,000 a year, one source of income may not do everything. And so a little bit from property, a little bit from bonds, a little bit from dividend, a little bit from businesses, you see some streams here and there all together, just so one investment does not become overly stretched. And then there is a lot of pressure between you. And if the investment is going down, then you are actually wondering, we don't want any mental problems here when it comes to finances. And so let's have a bit of diversification. Yes, a lot of times when we talk about diversification, people think, okay, let me go for the S&P 500 because of the cluster of companies that forms under this body. But to really branch out broadly, we need some property, we need some government bonds, we need some REITs, we need some different streams of income here and there, and all together we make it £3,000. And so eventually we get there. Now, be that person willing to explore. All right, don't put all your eggs in one basket. We want to ensure that we have properly done our due diligence. And now if we are exploring, we know that even if the market fluctuates here and there is one side that is actually doing well. And together we can make that £3,000. Number 3, one good month doesn't mean you are ready. So if your entire living cost for a month is £3,000, once again, for example, it doesn't mean if your investment gives you £3,000 this month, you are ready. No, I am interested in consistency. Is your portfolio giving us consistent £3,000 each month? Then we are ready. So please, if you got £3,000 1 month, you are not ready. Don't quit that job yet. May I please humble this? Say this again. Do not quit that job yet. So, because tomorrow we may have a tenant leaving that property. We may have some investments on the market falling. We may have some business not doing well. And so we want to have that full edge in consistency. And so if it is 6% I'm actually targeting, I know that if my portfolio is doing 10, 18, 22%, my target is 6% and I'm good to go. And consistently, I get that. Otherwise, we are not ready. Number 4, please have some cash behind you. Even with a good return on investment, we still need an emergency fund. This is something people actually take for granted. And the reason is because the boiler will still break down. We may have your tenants hesitant, all right? Anything can happen. The business may fail. And we still need you to be able to cater for you. Once again, we want consistency. And so please ensure that your emergency fund is unquestionable. Once, considering you are moving out of your 9-to-5 and now moving into your own managerial sector, then I will encourage a good 3 to 6 months. But if you're still in a 9-to-5, I encourage a maximum of 2 months because, you are in a 9-to-5. But then if you are moving to a place where you are now calling the shot, then please, a good 3 to 6 months would do, because emergencies do happen. Your car may break down. down. Let's be honest with that. And so please, an emergency fund is something that you can't go wrong with that. All right, finally, number 5. But before I give you that key, please do me the honor and follow this platform. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Leave me a comment in the message. Share to somebody. God richly bless you for doing that. So number 5, please build above your salary. And so if your salary is, say, £3,000 a month, let's build between £4,000 to £4,500 a month. Let's build margins and not the exact. And so if what we intend to have each month is £3,000, let's ensure that our investment is yielding £4,500. That is margin. All right. Just so we are not at the borderline. And when something happens, you're like, what just took place over here? Nah. That's not how you do it. All right, so in my last video, we actually talked about 5 assets that you can invest in. But you don't need all 5 assets. You just need to begin. Start from somewhere, one at a time. A little here, a little there. That is all that matters. But let me ask you a question. Before you exit from that 9 to 5, I need you to ask yourself this in honesty. If your salary stops today, will you still survive tomorrow? That is why we need to ensure that we are building all of these pillars. We are mounting these pillars, and in turn, these pillars takes care of us. Thank you so much for being a part of this video. And once again, I can't wait to see you at the top. God richly bless you. This is YAT Finance. By all means, go to my stunt store. There's a link in the description below. Go for my newly released book, Teach Your Children Your Habits and Not Your Inheritance. Oh, testimonies already drawing in here and there. God richly bless you, and I'll see you in the next.